Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, as you can see probably by the attire, I am very excited to say we are back in the Disney vlogs. So if you didn't know, I first went to Disney Paris in 2019. That was my first ever trip to any Disney parks, cruises, any of that, and it was amazing and I loved it. Check out those videos on my channel if you want to watch some Disney vlogs. Today, may not look like Disney from here, but if I turn around, do you see what's in the background? It's the Disney cruise ship. So today we are heading for a week on the Disney Magic? On the Disney Magic cruise ship. I'll explain more about it and why we're actually going on it when I get on there, but we've just arrived. It's just in the background. So we're just having a look at it, but I thought I would start the vlog here. I've just put the ears on, so we're just waiting for someone to take the car and then we should head towards the ship to get on. But all I can say is I'm very excited, very ready to get back on in the Disney swing of things. And yes, I'll explain more when we actually get on and it's less chaotic. We've just gone through all the check-in. We're just about to get on to go down the tunnel to board the ship. We're just in the tunnel waiting to board. I cannot contain the excitement. I think I might combust. It says Disney Magic there.
Disney Magic, please welcome aboard the Holmes family!
Hello!
What's your family's last name?
Holmes.
The Holmes family?
Yep.
Coming in.
Disney Magic, please welcome aboard the Holmes family!
Hello! Where are we going? This way. Woo!
Disney Magic, please welcome the Lyshalomas family.
Wonderful. I'm so excited.
Disney Magic, please welcome aboard.
We're going to check in. We're in the after hours. I need a bit of a breather because I think I'm going to combust. This is the reason why we're here. No context yet, but I'll reveal. We just saw, I don't know if you just saw Ella and Will on the balcony. I think they filmed us coming in. So I'll insert that now from their perspective because I bet it's funny. So we're just going to check in, then we'll go and see them, and then I'll pick you up. Hello! We've been joined, right? We're on. Wow, this is so cool. Hello, Pluto. This is the view. So we were staying over there last night and we woke up with a view from the ship. We're in a room, but we're not in our actual room. Because basically, the reason we're here is because you will know Will if you've watched my channel. He is a great pianist and he is on the ship as an entertainment pianist in the Keys, which is why it was so special. So he gets privileges and it means that we could come on the ship to see him. So that's why we're here, long and short of it. So currently we're in Will's room, and then when we actually go, we'll hopefully move to our own room. So we can't unpack or anything yet, but we've arrived, we're on, and I'm so happy to be here, and I'm so grateful. And yes, can't wait. So you're going to see lots of Will playing. We're on a cruise to Norway, so all the fjords. So that's where we're going to be sailing for a week. So we've just got on. We've got about 2 hours until the sail away party.
And then
I don't know. So we've got a couple of hours. So we're going to get a drink, sit on the deck, figure out where we're going, and yes, it's going to be a good week.
Where Soldier are playing, they are amazing.
Oh look, there's the white cliff you see. We couldn't really see.
No. Yep.
Yes, we're looking at the castle. That's where I'm looking from.
Yeah, the Soldier logo.
Here it is.
That's where they do like trivia,
The home of
shows, after hours dancing, silent disco.
Yes, it is. That's my bar. Please go in it.
Here is Will's bar. This is where we will probably spend most of our time. Oh, focus, there we go. So we'll be there for all of them. O'Gills. Look at this. Oh yes. Fathoms.
Pixar trivia at 8 PM. Happy hour.
Oh, the shops. Oh yes, yes. Yeah.
Whenever you're at sea.
Oh.
Yeah, they're always closed when you're at port.
Oh, look at that for a blue bag. Oh, look at the little bag.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my gosh. Oh. We're on the deck.
So 3 laps round is a mile if you want to do the jump.
Yeah, I will probably walk round on a morning just to get the steps in. We're on the deck. It's pretty cool.
And once everyone's on, they're bench ready for the deck chairs.
Lovely. So here's Dover. Lovely. Beautiful. And now we're on the deck. Oh yeah, boy.
This is the only area.
Having my first piece of food on the ship. It's a cookie.
Go that way.
Very nice. Just got some vitamin water filled up. We're just on the deck with all the slides and pools and stuff. I think we're going to head up to where the little Disney thing is on the funnel to have some pictures before we set sail.
like silhouettes, that's what I'm talking about. You bet! The fun is just getting started. Right now we're gonna silhouette it out just like this. You ready? Show gang! So after you hear the words Disney Magic, I want you to silhouette it out just like this. Here we go, guys! Disney Magic. Disney Magic.
Congratulations, you are all now officially on vacation! This fun rolling over to you, Robin, in the studio.
Thank you. Once again, this is our sail away party, and we are not done yet. We have a lot of partying left to do. Why don't we start with Vicky? Vicky, what is your favorite meal?
If you'd like to sing the night away, we also have some family superstar karaoke on the way to you tonight, 10:45 in D Lounge, deck 4 midship.
Wait for it.
For our adults this evening, the place to be, of course, deck number 3 forward. The after hours hallway features keys, piano lounge, O'Gill's pub as well, featuring great live music.
This is my outfit of the night. First night, gone spotty. Of course, we've got the Mickey ears on.
Oh yeah, Dalmatian.
And we're ready to go to a restaurant. Heading to the quays to see the main man. Oh, it's packed. We've got nowhere to sit. Oh, it doesn't look like we will. It's a good job I didn't put my heels on.
Bloody hell, I've never seen it this busy before.
Where do we go then, Ella? Where do you go? There he is.
Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? Isn't she precious? Less than 1 minute.
We are in the Animators Palace, night 1. This is our start. Well, these are the appetizers actually. I've got a pasta. It's very nice. Next course is pea soup, I believe. Our main. Oh. Can't see now. Oh wow, look at that one.
I'm sorry, I just want to double check if you guys are enjoying the meal so far.
Yes, thank you. It's lovely, thank you.
Please. Someday we'll be rich, live in a palace, and never have any problems at all.
Yay! Spanish buzz. finished our dinner night one in the Animator's Palace. I feel like I'm not supposed to camera that today. Palace? Oh, I've been calling it Palace. Ooh, Palace. Oh, I'm a noob. Anyway. Okay, well we've just finished in the Animator Palace. Had a bit of a palaver because obviously we were in Will's room, but now we've been upgraded into our own room. Obviously then we didn't have a dining rotation set to our room, but they said it's fine, just turn up and they'll allocate you one at the restaurant. Hello, Goofy. Anyway, and then we turned up. Yes, I did. We turned up and then they were like, we're fully booked everywhere, so it's a bit of a palaver, but we think we're in a dining rotation now because at the lovely Animator Palette, they managed to fit us in on a table with some other people, as you saw. So that was the dinner fiasco, but yeah, we're a bit later sitting down, so it was a bit of a panic, but it's fine. We think we're fine now. We're now heading back to the Keys to watch, of course, Will. The quiz. So yes, we've had dinner. It was beautiful. Really enjoyed it. Loved seeing Mickey come out. That was great. We're back in the foyer bits now. So yes, we're heading on to the Keys to see Will in his. Wait, I think he just finished his second set. No, he's going to start his third set soon. I don't know. I'm just following it. We just walked into the room and I just screamed because this was on the bed. We didn't expect it. Apparently this is a thing, so I'm going to vlog every night with what. I mean, I have moved it. I took it off the bed and then realised I need to film it. So the head was, I think the head was like up here. I'm not sure what it is, but this was on the bed and then we got a little, oh God, we got a little chocolate as well, sweet dreams. Pick that one up. But yes, this is our nightly vision tonight. This is the outfit for today, this is the back, it's a t-shirt dress, it's a bit rocky. We've literally just got up. We can't stand still. Ella says it's not meant to be rocky. Can you see it? We can't stand up. It's all gone a bit wrong. I'm a bit tired. Right, we're going to try and go to breakfast. If we don't fall over before that. Bye. Right, this is what's causing us a load of bother. Oh God, we are just literally in the middle of the sea. Oh God, how it feels here, just on the deck. I need plaster. I need a plaster, look. I wasn't ready for that. Your breakfast. That's the one.
It's worse on this side. I don't know why, but it looks a lot worse.
Right, I've got a bit ready. We're just on the way now to go up to deck 9 to sit on the deck. It's a bit too rocky, having never been on a cruise before. Just no rest from it, but we enjoyed breakfast. And now we're just heading the lifts to go to deck 9 to sit and have a cup of tea in the fresh air. Hello!
Okay, I'll come around in a minute. They should have the ears to match that blue bag.
Yeah, they're lacking ears. I've made a purchase, Disney X Pandora, because I have a Pandora bracelet, so I've got the charm. There we go. I mean, there we go, it says Disney Magic. We're now in D Lounge waiting for the Pixar quiz, because Will's a very big, he's going to win it for us, and if he doesn't, we're all stuffed. Which starts soon, so we're just going to go get some drinks. And then we'll be ready to win the Pixar quiz.
You got this one? Raise your hands. I believe in you. I believe in you.
We've come onto the deck. I'm having some lunch from Daisy's. It's very nice, just sailing away. Watching cars on the deck right now. Got a meet and greet with Goofy. There he is. We're just walking towards the adult only section. We're going in the Cove Cafe for a lovely coffee, maybe a few games of Uno after our lovely lunch. That's if there's any room, because it might be quite busy. Here we are, Cove Cafe. Thank you. Any room in the inn? I told you everyone would be in here. Our coffees. Stitch. Donald! Hello.
1, 2, 3.
That's okay, this is a video.
Right, yeah, 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Would you like to jump in as well?
No, you're right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Who needs to go to the front of the ship? Formal night. Oh my gosh, this ship is so rocky. It's formal night. We've got our drink. We're now heading to the Walt Disney Theatre for a show before we watch Will and have our 8:30 dinner reservation at Rapunzel. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I can't walk in a straight line. So yes, we're heading into the Disney Theatre.
I can't see me loving nobody but you all my life. When you're with me, baby, the skies will be blue all my life. Me and you and me, no matter how they toss the dice, it had to be. The only one for me is you, and you for me, so happy together.
Hi, good evening. How are you? 68?
Do that, but some of you didn't pay attention.
Touching me, touching you, sweet Caroline. Good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would.
deck 9 to see what's going on, and this is our view. We are just pulling in. We can get off the ship at about 10:45, so we're still travelling there now. It's currently 10 to 9, so probably a couple of an hour and a half. So we're just looking at the view and seeing how cold or warm it is, because here in Norway, I'm in a t-shirt and shorts still. It's not too bad, but yes, we're just assessing the view, and then we're going to head to Cabanas for breakfast this morning. We went in Lumière's yesterday, which was like a sit down. They bring you the menu and take your order and bring it to you. Cabanas is a help yourself buffet. We wanted to go in there because they said that if you can sit outside, there's really good views of all the mountains. So I think we're going to do that. So we are off there now. There's the ship in the background. Oh, a drink station. Might stop. This is where, I don't know if we've filmed this yet, this is where you can get all your soft drinks and teas and coffees on a normal day. We frequent it quite a lot, and then here is the kids' pool area. Just over here. The ship. We're at Ålesund, however we say it, in Norway. This is our view behind. You can see the ship just poking out there. We've just walked down to this bit. Will has been here before, so we are relying on his expertise. The hill we're going to walk up is just behind that house. I'll show you that in a moment, but this is where we are. The weather's lovely today. I think it's about 18-19 degrees, so for us Brits that's shorts and t-shirt weather. This is apparently the town that Arendelle in Frozen was based off. And yes, we've arrived. We're trekking. I've set the watch to hike mode, and as you can see behind me, we're now going up to the top of that hill that you saw when we were on the ground. Apparently it's 418 steps, but there's also this gradient of uphill, so yes, there's, you can just see the ground poking through there. There we are, lovely view. So we're going to hike all the way up there. Oh, which way? Knackered, we've just got to the top. Are you ready to see the views? There's a viewing, it's a free bit over here. Are you ready? My lord, there's our ship. Wow. Amazing. after that great adventure, we're heading back. It's a nice little small town. So we were there for about 3-4 hours, which is more than enough. We went up to the viewing point and now we're heading back on because we're going to go get some lunch and we're going to just go and sit on the deck because it's nice weather, and yesterday it was quite cloudy and quite windy, so we didn't get to just chill by the pool. So we're going to go on all the water slides, I think, chill by the pool, get some lunch, because also there's no, like yesterday we had to be ready for 6 because there were shows on before dinner and stuff, but there's none of that tonight, so we've got more time to stay out later and get ready later. So I think that's our plan for the rest of the day. Here is the lovely ship. Just showed our room key and passport to get back this far. So yeah, can't wait to get back on board. Right, we've had some lunch. We are now round by the pool, and me and Will are going on. I'm not entirely sure it's called this, but it's apparently called the death drop slide because it's one of them where you stand up and then the floor disappears. I'm not a very big... Hang on. I'm not a very big slide and water parky person, but I feel like you've got to do all of these things at least once. So that's what I shall do. In fact, we can see it here. There it is. So you just stand in it and the door just opens and you go yeeted round. So yeah, Will's been on this twice already. Apparently he screamed like a girl. I will probably scream. So yes, this isn't going to be my favourite experience, but I definitely always do things once. So there's someone in there now. Oh, they're putting you in there. It's very stressful.
You get in a little platform.
I've never done one like this before.
And then the trapdoor goes boom.
Oi. Oh God, does it not hurt?
No.
Do you not like get?
No. It's more painful under the other one.
Well, here we go. Look at the views, though.
I know. Exactly.
Look at them views.
Look at you.
I'm 5 and 1 and 4 and 5 and the other one.
It's a bit cold, but we did it. It was good. It's obviously shocking because the whole floor disappears, but that was good. We might do it again in a bit. We're just heading into the pool now. I'm just going to go and get my book, so probably won't film anything in the pool. I might bring you by the pool because I'm just going to sit on that little ledge bit with my book. But Will's already in there. But we've done it. So that's it. I think we're sailing away. They've sounded the horn. I love it. I don't think it's too loud. Here's the last look at Ellison. Everyone's back on board. There's the hill. Are we moving? I think we might be nearly moving. That's where we were earlier. We've had a lovely day today. It's been absolutely wonderful. We've just spent the last 15-20 minutes in the hot tub because we finally got a space. And we're now going to head back to the room because we have an hour till Will starts his first set. So we're going to go back, get changed, and then we're ready to go. Look at the sunset tonight. Beautiful. April. Tonight we are eating in Lumière's. We have actually just joined the back of the queue here. We've got the French onion soup and Chateaubriand tonight. Very much looking forward to this. So yes, we're on the way to Lumière's.
And that would be quick.
See you in a bit.
Bye. Will's just finished his first set and he's now going to have some dinner, so we're queuing. There it is, there it is. Just there.
There's a lamb on the menu. Really nice.
Is there?
It tastes almost like the roll. I think it would be really nice.
We've just met Pluto, and then we just met Tiana, who's down there. We're going on a bit of a character meet and greet splurge because they're all out, so we've just met them too, and we're going to meet Daisy, who's just through here now. So I've now met Minnie, Pluto, Tiana, and hopefully Daisy. So that's not bad. I still need to get the main man himself, but that will come. It's quite rushed because that was meant to finish at 1:15, and it's 1:15 now. But that was good. So we had some pictures, which was nice.
And we can use Donald's credit card. Oh, yeah. Honey, should we get that picture? We're still Daisy's camera first. There we go. Hold on to Daisy's hand. Beautiful.
Now this is never gonna pick it up, but there is actually the Northern Lights out there. We might be able to see. Hang on, no wait, it's not focused. There we go.
Wait, hang on. Let me get a good photo.
Mental. Everybody's just suddenly started running. That is the bucket list. I just went to get a drink and I came back and no one was where I left them. Will wasn't playing and I was like, where's everybody gone? And everyone was running to deck for the Northern Lights. So we think they're going to get stronger as well, because obviously it's only 11 o'clock and they normally come out at sort of 1 a.m, 2 a.m. So we might come back up here. If we come back in here, up here in an hour, we might be able to see it better, but this is insane. Oh, hello, it is another day and we've woken up and we're, oh, that's a view.
Wow.
We've woken up and we're already docked. Look at this. Oh my gosh, that's incredible. Where are we today? I can't remember. I'll have to consult the app as to where we are today. North Fjord, I think. Again, not sure how to say it. Oh my gosh. This is, let's go over here. We're just debating whether we do the same as yesterday and eat outside to this view, but this is a stunning view. So the time to get off was 8 a.m. today and it's already 8:30, so I mean, we don't need to rush off. Whoa! Oh my god! This is like Norwegian. very quick turnaround. We're now on the way to go see Tangled View. Lots of mountains. We just went past, as you probably saw, all the mountains with snow on them. And yes, we're just on the way to the theatre to see Tangled. So it's our second night in Animators Palette. This cruise. I said palette. And today we've got to draw our own character. I'm not sure how this is going to go. We shall see. I'll put you down here so you can see. A bit embarrassing. The head a bit too big, but the rest of the body's alright. Ella's already done this before. Here we go, we're done. Now we need to look at the food.
Wow! Now that's what I call a colorful entrance. Oh, eyeball.
Thank you.
Oh gosh, thanks for all the great drawings. These are just what I need to whip up a little animation magic. Oh yeah!
Oh dear.
What's your first two courses?
Lol. Is that mine? That's mine on the end, that's mine on the left. There's mine. That one. There we are. Woo!
Come here.
Okay, right over here. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. And 1, 2, and 3. Thank you, friend.
Just as you've seen, Minnie's just finished a photo shoot. That's the second time I've met Minnie. And we also, on the way out of Animators Palette, found this little Viking duck for Norway, and it says it's from the Price Glen family. They are on this Disney Magic with us, and they say, congratulations, you have found a cruising duck. Keep or hide, you decide. Place in public places only. So I have found it. I think I'm going to keep it. It's a nice little souvenir, and I'm going to put it in their Facebook group. So yes, this was a nice little find. So yes, I've now got a Viking duck. And Minnie has just finished her. Oh, it's focused on me, not her. But yes, we had such a good dinner in Animators Palette. It was really good today. As you saw, all our animations came to life. And we are now, let me show you the sticker, certified, whatever that actually says, I can't read it. Disney Animators, which is pretty good, so we've got to keep them. And that was a really good dinner. We're back in there tomorrow night, because we're booked in twice. And Will is able to join us because this is night off. So we're just going to nip into the shop now, and then of course we're going to be back in the Keys watching Mr. Will Pearson.
Beth, I hear you calling, but I can't come home right now. 'Cause me and the boys are playing, and we just can't find the sound.
docked, I keep going to say landed, we have docked in Fjords. Nobody knows how to pronounce it. I would rely on someone else to know how to pronounce it. But this is the lovely town we're at today. Let's get through this one. It's just very like picturesque, isn't it? So we'll probably have a walk down over there, a walk round. It doesn't look like there's too much to do here unless you're on a specific tour, which we didn't book any tours because we didn't know where we'd be, what we'd want to do. So we just thought it's best to walk around. So I'm just waiting for Will and Ella, and then we're going to head off, have a walk. Probably won't be a long day off the ship today because we don't leave. We don't leave until 8 o'clock, and we probably want to get off, get back on, read, and enjoy the view. We will see. We're back on the ship. As you can see, it's clouded over a little bit. I mean, it's not freezing, but obviously to be sitting outside on the sea with the wind, it's not the warmest. So this is the current situation. I'm still going to be making the most of being outside. I'm going to watch maybe some YouTube videos that I haven't, because we're here docked till 4 PM and it's only 3 o'clock now. So we've got a lot of time with the internet, which obviously when we sail away, we don't have that. So I might catch a bunch of YouTube videos, going to finish reading my book and just enjoy a bit of relaxing. We've got food and drink out here, which we can get to. So it's great. Will and Ella are just, you can just see the back of Ella's head, they're just in the hot tub. And yeah, it's funny because the past few days these have been like rammed, but obviously because it's not bright sunshine, people are not sitting on it. But yeah, that is currently where we're at. It's Frozen night in Animator's Palette. For our 3rd night in here. This is our last night in here. We've got Will joining us today because it's his night off, so we are in our usual 68 as we were here drawing yesterday, but it's now the Frozen night.
Oh, the pastry's so light.
Oh yes, please.
I don't know if you can see, but we're in the queue to meet the main man. There he is. I've got my, it's a good night for it because I've got my Mickey Mouse top and Mickey Mouse ears on. So we're finally going to meet Mickey. We've just met Cinderella. I don't think I filmed that, but we've just met Cinderella. We're going to meet Mickey and then we're going to meet Donald. And we've got this, wait, where's he gone? Oh, he's there. This lovely tunes in the background. He's so funny. I didn't see Donald down there. And that's where we're going next. He's so funny, look at him. The last day. Today we're at Stavanger. We docked at like 6:30 this morning, so we've been in the port all morning. But this is what it looks like. It's not as picturesque because it's one of the sort of main cities. Apparently it rains 265 out of 365 days a year. So we're hoping. I mean, it's cloudy today. It says sun and cloud. We're hoping it's not gonna rain. That'd be nice. So we're just on deck 9 by the kids pool. We're just having a look outside, waiting for Ella and Will, and then we'll get off and explore Stavanger, our last port of call this trip. Just about to get back on for the last time. The next time we are on solid land will be in Dover, which is very upsetting. But yes, this is it for Norway. We're getting back on now. Gonna just chill, go in the hot tub, do what we've done the past few days. But this is the last time we'll be on solid land until we get back to England. I don't want to. Bye, solid land. Yep. I'm not ready for the rough day that it's gonna be tomorrow.
Speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Whispering words of wisdom, let it be. Speaking words of wisdom, let it be.
Oh, thank you so much, everybody. You are too kind.
The camera doesn't quite do it justice, but we've got a lovely sunset. Have to look at it through the camera. Look at that. We've been looking at the other side, which is nice and grey. And that is our view. Oh, I can't even focus, it's that bright. We're in Rapunzel's tonight, out of animators. We're a bit late because we were just watching that sunset. But yes, back in Rapunzel's for a good night. this is our last time eating at Rapunzel's. We've just finished, we've had the whole table to ourselves. You can say sharing a table with some other people, but no one's turned up today, so we've really got the banquet. We've just finished. I think we're going to see if we can meet Stitch on the way to Will, because he's got 4 sets this evening, because the clocks go back, so there's an extra hour. So he's got an extra set, which is great for us. So via Will, we're going to see if we can meet Stitch, and then it's back to Will Pearson on the keys. The last day. As you can see, it's a sea day because there's nowhere to go. Luckily, touch wood at the moment, as you can see, the sea is reasonably calm. But last night, from about 10 o'clock when we finished dinner, it was not calm. It was one of the worst situations I've ever been in. It's like being on a roller coaster, but you can't get off and you can't escape it. You're just stuck in this motion of just going side to side. Not okay. So we went to bed, and luckily we've woken up and it's a lot better. So I think the hot tub is empty. We've just finished breakfast. We're going to head into the hot tub and relax for the day. So I'm going to go around today and film any last bits that I haven't filmed, any of the different places we may not have been that I haven't filmed, and just round up the Disney journey that we have been on this past week. We're ready. It's the final night. We're packed up. The cases are outside. There's been a lot going on, but we're packed up. We're just having a mooch around the shop before we go see the show at 6:15, and then we're going to see another show at 7:30. Then we've got food. Then we've got the last set of Will. So we're just walking towards the Walt Disney Theatre now. For the final time into the theatre.
Pathetic or unfortunate souls in pain, in need. This one longing to be sinner, that one wants to get the girl, and do I help them? Yes, indeed. Trust me, my dear, that I'll pass to leave you. I won't say I told you so. No, Rapunzel knows best. So if he's such a dreamboat, go and put him to the test. If he's lying, don't come crying. My Lord knows best. Just found supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even though the sound of it is something wonderful. If you say it loud enough, you'll always have it good. Supercalifragilistic. Supercalifragilistic.
once wanted. You just remember what your own clouds said. You've got a friend.
Going for the final supper. I'm not in focus, but we're nearly there. The final supper in good old Lumière's. Oh, it's so sad. I don't want to leave. I've had the best time. But here we are, ready for our final dinner. So we've just got back to our room. I don't think I've vlogged any of these yet. I've taken loads of pictures, but this is tonight's masterpiece. I absolutely love these. The guy that's cleaned our room has been amazing. They're so funny. But yeah, I've just nipped back to the room and this is what we see. I always nip back to the room to take a picture to show everyone what our creation is today, and this is it.
Fantastic. Well, extremely cool that you've enjoyed this amazing Norwegian Fjord cruise over the last 7 days. And you enjoyed it all with the rest of your family and friends right here in the beautiful Disney magic. But I just wanted to say, we wanted to say goodbye one last time. We wanted to bring back some of our very special friends. So let me ask you, would you like to see them?
Got us feeling alright. Thank you, good night.
The last breakfast in Lumière's. Very sad. Breakfast is finished. This is the end. We're back where it all began. At Dover this time a week ago, we were very excitedly sitting in Costa, ready to board. I mean, it feels like we've been away for a month, not a week, so it has gone very slowly. But yeah, here we are for one final time in the reception / atrium. Oh, Jessie! We want to meet Jessie! She's here 3! We nearly met all the characters. Oh, Jessie! I wish we could stay for longer. Maybe we'll be back again. But for now, it's goodbye. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I wish it didn't work. Oh, bye. No, don't make me go. This is not as magical as when we got on. That's it, we're off. Goodbye. And I'm home, as you can tell. So the last thing you would have seen is us getting off the ship, and we went to collect our luggage, and then we went to Dover. And we got off the ship. There was 2 other ships in the port today, which apparently is very rare because normally it's just the Disney one, the Disney ship whenever they dock at Dover, but there was a TUI one and a Viking one. So there was a lot of people on cruises today. But I just thought I'd come in when now it's the end of the whole experience and just say how I enjoyed it, any tips and tricks that I found. One souvenir I did bring back, the Disney Cruise Line. So you'll see I had a plastic one by the pool, then you go inside with a token and trade it for this one. This is worth it. I think this was $17.50-ish. So I think it's worth it because it is thick and very sturdy, and it's a nice little memento of our time on the ship. But anyway, thoughts. I mean, as you've seen from this whole video, I don't think there's a single bad thing to say about being on the Disney Magic. I had the best time from start to finish. I don't think, everyone keeps asking what the best thing was. There is not a best thing. Normally you can pinpoint something, there was not. All of it. Honestly, I've never been, obviously I've been to Disneyland Paris and I've been to a lot of different places, but there's just something about Disney, and especially being on a cruise ship, because you're enclosed, you're only on the cruise ship apart from when you get off. There's no like, you're on a resort, you can go to different resorts, you are just on the cruise ship. It was 10 out of 10. All the staff were amazing. I think they deserve so much more. If we could have tipped them thousands of pounds, we would have done. So the way it works is on your account that you set up, you get 3 basic charges, which is the room goes onto your account, gratuities go onto your account, which I think for us was about $100 each, I think. Then that gets split between your server, your assistant server, the head server of the restaurants that you're in, and the stateroom cleaners. So that gets split 4 ways between them. And at the end of your stay, you get a little piece of paper through the door, and it has like each person's name and how much from that $100 that you pay. You put the little slips in a piece of paper in a little pouch and then give it to your waiter on the last day. So that's effectively not actual money, but they just give you that to give them instead of the money. They'll take it and then give it to them. So that's how the gratuities work, which we thought they all worked so hard for. Like we say, if we could give them more, we really would have done, because they all went above and beyond. Obviously you have the same server every time you go in a different restaurant, you get a different restaurant every night. All of the servers come with you, so they get to know you. We had a lot of fun with ours. In fact, here's brought it all the way home with me, my animator's palette drawing, just in case you forgot how bad it was. And they were constantly attentive to us. They knew what we liked, what we didn't like. They were constantly being funny, cracking jokes, and it was just really nice to have someone. I think that's just such a good idea, to have someone with you. Then you know you can tip them. You're not tipping loads of different people because they were served you differently. And they were right up with us till breakfast this morning. We said bye. So yeah, that's how. And obviously every time you buy something like a drink or extra food or whatever, the gratuities are added onto that as well. So you pay as you go along, and then at the end they take the $100, or it's maybe just over $100 from your account. And there's also the port charges. So there's the room charge, the gratuities, and then the port charge, which just depends on which ports you go to. We were quite lucky this time, and we only went to ports that weren't like big capital cities, so there wasn't that big of a port charge, whereas we know people that went on the cruise before, and because they were in a lot of capital cities, their port charges were, I think they were like $50 more than we paid. So that just literally depends on where you end up going. So I think ours in the end were about 107-ish, which isn't bad at all. So they're the 3 set charges that you will get on your account before you've even started. And then obviously as you go along, all you have to do is say your room number. As long as you've got a card attached, sign it, and they'll just add it on automatically. And then you can check your account as you go along on the app, and then at the end they just took the money out, sent you a bill, and that was that. So it is very easy the way it all works on board with all of that. And then you can obviously tip people extra. We gave out a few extra tips of just money, because that's, you can do that, that's whatever you want to do. So they were sort of the 3 main points that we had to think about while we were on there. But other than that, as you can tell, everything was amazing. The food was amazing. Every restaurant was amazing. As you see, there was all the entertainment, the shops, just the character meet and greets, the pools. There was just so much to do all the time. It was just great. I would really recommend it. Obviously, I know it's such a privilege to go on, and as I will say, we only went on this because we knew Will, who is the pianist, as we know, and because of his job, he is allowed to have 3 people at a time to come on at a discounted rate. So obviously we did not pay the full price because we went on as family friends. So we were just very lucky to experience it. I wouldn't have been able to do it. There's no way I could have gone on a Disney cruise if it wasn't for this. So thank you, Will, for allowing us to go on. And it was just one of them experiences that you will never have again. Maybe we might get to go on another one, who knows. But yeah, we went through a family friend, and it was great to watch Will every night in the quays. I think we'd have been in there anyway, even if we didn't know who the pianist was, because it was in the nice adults only section along with Fathoms and O'Grill's pub, which we didn't actually go in. O'Gill's, not O'Grill's, O'Gill's. So we spent a lot of time in the adult only sections really, and the pool. So we didn't know if there'd be too many kids on board. I mean, it's not in the holidays now, but you don't really, if you're in the adult only sections, you don't really see a lot of children, and if you do, that's just, and we were also in the second dining sitting, so there's 6 o'clock and 8:30. We were in the 8:30 one, and it's really good because they accommodate around that. So they'll do, when they put the shows on, they'll do one at 6:15 for everyone that has dinner at 8:30, and then one at 9:15 for everyone that had dinner at 6. So they're very good at working around all the schedules, so you never miss anything. Everything's on the app. Literally, we just woke up, looked at the app, it'd say, this is what's good. It'd heart things that are really good, like the main shows, any really big activities, it will automatically heart that for you to bring it to your attention. And then you can have like favourites and make up your own schedule, which was really handy because we could see when we needed meet and greets, where the meet and greets were. If we went, like we did the Pixar quiz on the first day, because that was on the app, and we're like, let's go do that. It's just overall very helpful. So I have waffled on now for 8 minutes, but I just thought I wanted to come out at the end to just sort of explain, because before we went on, we were so confused seeing like what people were trying to say, and like especially with like the port charges, gratuities, how it all worked. So I hope that's cleared it up a bit. I mean, if you have any other questions, let me know in the comments and I can try and answer them, because I know sometimes it gets very confusing, and it took us a long time to actually figure out what we were doing, where the charges would come off, who owes them, and all of that. So we got there in the end. But yeah, sometimes it's difficult to figure out what you're actually paying for, what you're not, what you're meant to do. But you know, it all works out. They gave us a little announcement every morning. They say where we were, what we could do, what was on offer, and it just really helped, especially with getting off. They did a little presentation and saying exactly if we could have breakfast, what time the breakfast was, what we could do with the bags, and it just made everything a lot easier. And getting on and off the ship was so easy. You just had to scan your room key to get off and then show your passport and your room key to get back on. It was simple. We never really had to queue to get back on the ship, so it was just get on and off as you please. And we saw the sights of Norway, which was also incredible. The only problem I had, which had nothing to do with Disney, was just the rockiness on the way to and the way back. As I said, I mean, I only briefly mentioned it, but yeah, I think it was on the Friday night, the day before. So we'd left Norway on the Friday night, and we were travelling all of Friday night, all of Saturday, to arrive back to Dover on Sunday morning. And on the Friday night, the ship rocked like we've never seen it rock before. There was a lot of people sort of sitting like, and they were like sloped off, well, staggered off, because it made you look drunk because you couldn't walk to bed, and it definitely affected me on the Friday night. I don't know why. We've never been on a cruise before, so it was my first time enduring that kind of thing, but I really like theme parks, roller coasters, rides. I don't get car sick or travel sick normally, but I don't know what it was, but it was like being stuck on a spinning ride that you couldn't get off of. It was not good. I thought if this carries on, I will be in bed, because the only way it stopped was laying down. It just I felt so sick. But obviously there's nothing you can do about that. That's not Disney's fault. They can't calm the waters. I'm sure they would if they could. But that was the only downside. So I would say always come prepared, even if you've been on loads of cruises before, with travel sickness tablets, ginger, all of that stuff. Because luckily, by the time we woke up on Saturday morning, it calmed down a lot. So all of yesterday was calm. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to get up because it was just unbearable. You just couldn't walk. It was just literally doing this. And you just, oh, it was not okay. But again, what can you do about that? That's not Disney's fault. But they did have on the little survey, they did say, did like the rockiness affect your holiday? Which obviously it did for me. On the last night I had to miss the last set of wills and just go to bed because I literally couldn't sit there because it felt like I'd had loads to drink and I was very drunk, but I'd had like one drink. So it was really annoying to feel drunk, but when you've not had the effects of alcohol. But yeah, that was the only downside for me, but there's nothing you can do about that. And luckily it only lasted that evening and then it was fine. But yes, that is the end of my Disney cruise vlog. Like I say, if you have any other questions about anything, let me know in the comments because I'll be happy to answer any. Now, from as much as I can from my experience of being on a week-long fjord cruise. But yes, that's it. I can't believe it's over. I've had the best time and I would always recommend it to anyone if you can. Like I say, I know we're only doing this once in a lifetime opportunity because we have had the chance to do it at a discounted rate. I would never be able to just go on one, which is why I haven't up until this point, but I really would recommend it if you can. And if it's something you've been looking into doing, just do it because it was one of the best weeks ever. And that's that. There will be more Disney content from me though, so if you haven't already seen, I went to Disneyland Paris for the first time a couple of years ago. I vlogged that, so that is on my channel. So if you're looking for more Disney content, there's that. And then in February, it's currently September, we are going to Florida for the first time. And that is what I'm most excited about. Obviously, as I said, I love rides, I love theme parks, I love Disney. That has been my dream destination and I finally said, right, we've saved up enough money, let's go. So we'll have the Florida vlogs. So if you're watching this and it's past February 2023, the Florida vlogs will be on my channel and go check them out. But yes, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching as much as I did, experiencing it and filming it. It's been an incredible week. And yeah, thanks again for Will and Disney for allowing us to have this opportunity. And yes, I will see you in the next video. Bye.